sometimes becomes unbearably boring to practice. Like, oh, you just don't want to do it. Like, it becomes work. What happens is a thing that happens all the time for human beings, that we have this ability to have abstract thought that most animals, as far as we know, don't have. The idea of me in the future being able to do the most amazing things on this instrument. And that idea, that fantasy, then contrasts what you can do now. And it becomes like, ugh, like I can't do any of that. And then I need to practice. I need to go through a desert, for days. I need effort. I need self-discipline. Do the work. No pain, no gain. And then I'll get my fantastic reward in the future. And I'll be worthy of that. I'll be one of those rare people who's worthy of achieving great guitar mastery because I have suffered, right? When you get into that kind of mindset, it's over, baby. It's just over because you're not going to last very long in that mindset because it's never like that. Nobody who ever achieved amazing skills had that feeling. Who did achieve amazing skills were focused on building their skills all the time, like a child. Right? Like a child just, let me try to learn that. And then you focus on it like an insane person for an extended period of time. You learn that and you move on. It's like, you're hungry, right? You're eating away at skills. Oh, that looks cool. Let me try that, right? And you never limit yourself because children don't do that. They just go for whatever. And so once you lose that kind of magic little room that you're in where you're practicing and you're playing and you really enjoy the instrument and the music, and you suddenly have this bold vision, which is cool. But the second that vision of yourself and your skill level becomes like that Gollum thing, right? My precious, right? I need to get there. And where I am now is total crap. I hate being here because that place is just amazing. There's nothing wrong with having an idea of where you want to go. But as soon as that idea becomes something that destroys your joy of playing and practicing, and practicing becomes something, it's just, I need it exists only so I can get to that great place. So I don't really want to do it. It's just a price I have to pay to get to that place. And that place, my friend, doesn't exist. I'm sorry. I thought it did. And I struggled back and forth with this, right? Going back and forth between practicing a lot and trying to get there fast, right? And then, collapsing because I didn't make the progress I thought I would, right? And so, because it was all hyped up and self-disciplined. But once I got those skills, I realized very quickly that this is very cool. It's like a new language. I can express myself through music. I can just partake in that. There's no thoughts. And I just, I can just navigate within it. It's really cool. But that amazing, magical, I'm the best guy in the world. Everybody likes me. I'm just it's out of this world, basically. Out of this world. It doesn't exist, that state, right? And you don't get that Mercedes suddenly in your driveway. It's not like you're waking up, you look out the window, and then bam, what the? Yeah, it never is like that because you ooze into those skills. You learn them and you get used to them gradually. So you never get that explosive, wow, that's so amazing, I can do this, right? And sometimes when I play, some people say, oh, that's incredible, how do you do that? And inside of me, it doesn't feel incredible because the reason why I do it so confidently is because it's unconscious, it's easy. And it doesn't feel special anymore, which is kind of, I wish it was. I wish I got that feeling every time I picked up my, I'm so special again. Oh, that was incredible. Oh, I'm so good at that. It doesn't feel like, it feels exactly the way it did when I was playing like, right? When I mastered that, it feels exactly the same way, right? But now I have just more playing ground. I can, feel free when I'm soloing, when I'm playing rhythm guitar, and it's a lot of fun. But it isn't like that, my precious, it never arrives. So you might as well, you can try, chase it, walk through the desert, or you can just, acknowledge it now that all you have is that joy of practicing and playing. And the second it doesn't get joyful because you are so busy getting somewhere else than where you are now that you just ruin what you're doing now. Then it's basically ruined.